LeBron, please do us all a favor and get your jaw wired shut or something so you can please shut up during a basketball game. Oh my goodness. You stopped the whole game just to get fans thrown out because they said something bad that hurt your feelings. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry that a fan said something that hurt your feelings in an opposing team's stadium. It's almost like that goes on every single game. And if you're telling me that, back in 2018 when the Pacers went in to where the Cavs played, and you're telling me that their fans didn't say anything bad to, Victor Oladipo or something like that, you're lying to yourself. Because they definitely said some terrible stuff to Vic, and Vic he didn't care. LeBron is just, I don't know, mentally, he can't take fans not liking him. He can't take them saying something bad. I don't know. Then he does the big balls dance after hitting a three, which you do that when it's like a buzzer beater, and you have definitively won the game. Because then after he did the big balls dance, Justin Holiday went down and then neutered those big balls by hitting a three. And then Duarte neutered them again by hitting a three that sent it into overtime, which should have been an and one because he was clearly fouled on that. He didn't poke a part of his leg or anything out to draw the foul. Avery Bradley, I believe, who's defending him, he jumped when Duarte pump faked, and then Duarte went and shot it, and Avery Bradley fouled him while he was shooting it, and it should have clearly been an and one, which, shoot, we have a 1 point lead, LeBron goes down there and misses it, and then we win. The refs were so clearly on LeBron's side, it's not even funny. And I know Lakers fans are going to come in saying, LeBron was crying to the refs, they made bad calls. LeBron cries to the refs whenever the call goes against the Lakers. It doesn't matter if it's good call, bad call, whatever. He's going to cry. And he's going to cry until the ref changes it or something. Because that's what he does. He expects every call to go his way. Because he's perfect. Apparently. Apparently. And then those Lakers fans who were saying stuff or whatever to Malcolm Brogdon. Oh yeah, Malcolm Brogdon didn't throw out those Lakers fans for taunting him while he was at the free throw line. Brogdon didn't go over and do anything about that. It's just that still blows my mind. You stopped the whole game just to throw out fans because they hurt your feelings. That's just, oh my goodness. LeBron's turning into a 13-year-old emo girl who, if someone makes a joke, they cry for the next 5 hours. Holy crap. LeBron, you're almost a 40-year-old man. You've played in the NBA for 19 years now. But you stopped the whole game just to throw out some fans who said something bad. You know how many guys have gotten death threats? LeBron, you in fact have gotten death threats before. You should be used to this. I'm not saying the Pacers didn't play bad at times. In that overtime, Duarte was putting up shots he had no business taking. We just weren't making anything. We weren't, for whatever reason, on defense, we weren't going up and having a full court press, or we weren't pressing them as soon as they crossed over the half court line. It was just stupid mistakes that we were just letting the game come to us on defense, which when you're backed in a corner, you don't do that, especially when we're supposed to be an aggressive, physical, defensive team. You be the aggressor on defense. You make them uncomfortable. You get up in their grill and you force a steal, something. You don't let it come to you when there's a minute 17 left and you're down by 2 scores. That's an absolutely idiotic decision. Whoever's decision it was to have them play defense like that is really stupid. Why would you think that was a good idea? That makes no sense. But at the same time, it shouldn't have even gone into overtime. It shouldn't have even been that close at the end. That one call where they called the foul on Sabonis when LeBron wrapped his arm around Sabonis' leg when they were fighting for a rebound and stuff. That's not a foul on Sabonis, that's a foul on LeBron. That one where they called it a flagrant, where Sabonis hit him in the face. Sabonis hit him in the face, yeah. But that's not a flagrant. That was a basketball move. A flagrant is when it's an unnecessary extra action, where in that situation, that is not an unnecessary action at all. That is a completely logical and reasonable action when you are trying to get a rebound. So it should have just been called a loose ball foul. Lakers get the ball. They don't get free throws. There's just so many bad calls that were going against the Pacers the whole time because they can't have LeBron losing to the Pacers. That's how it is. That's how it always will be. Is they don't like it when LeBron loses to the Pacers. That's how the refs always will be. It's just in the past, we have been able to overcome it and win. Whereas now, even though we fight to send it into overtime, as soon as we get into overtime, we just throw our hands up and give up. On defense, we just throw our hands up and give up. Like, we don't try to force anything. We don't play physical like we've been playing. We don't play good defense. We just do nothing. We I don't know, I'm looking for another word for give up. Looking for like a bigger, fancier word than give up. I can't think of it. I'm too tired to. It's just, oh my goodness, bro. I get so mad whenever I see LeBron celebrating when the game isn't over because maybe we could win and then we don't punish him for it. I mean, we punish him for doing the big ball dance, which if he doesn't get fined for that, like every other player in the history of the NBA has gotten fined for, that just proves my point even more. But we make him pay for that by going down there, hitting 2 threes and sending it overtime. But then when he does that thing and then yells and stuff like that, we don't retaliate. We don't care. At this point, I'm just find there are plenty of guys in the G League right now. Kiefer Sykes, Nate Hinton, Dwayne Washington, Terry Taylor, Jaron Giroux. Those 5 guys, some of them are buckets, others are dogs on defense. Mainly Nate Hinton and Kiefer Sykes, those 2 are dogs on defense, and Kiefer Sykes is a bucket. You don't think those guys would come out here and compete? You don't think those guys would be as passionate as like I am and have as much emotion as I do just watching it? Like me watching it, sometimes I feel like I have more investment into it than the actual players. Like I get more emotionally into the game than the actual players. Like I get mad whenever an opposing player celebrates when they do something against us. But our players just seem to accept it, be like, "Oh, cool, we'll let you do that." This team is supposed to have the mentality of when you come into our house and you do that, we make you pay. We go down, we score on you, we play physical defense on you, we hit you, something like that. And there are plenty of guys down in the G League who I feel like will do that. I watched their film. They will do it. Sneeze. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah. And so at this point, call up some of the G League guys. Call up some of the G League guys at this point. Some of the guys, get people in here who will actually care about the outcome of these games. Get guys who will actually fight to win. I'm not joking. Like, actually, they will fight. Like, guys so intense that they will go over there and punch LeBron in the face when he celebrates. Those are the type of guys that I want on this roster. We've got a few of them. Well, we've got a few of them down in the G League who I feel like if we called up, gave them a chance, they'd be willing to do that. Like, if you told them to make the team, you gotta go down there and punch LeBron in the face. They'd do it. They don't care. Like, we need more of that. It's just disappointing. Because it really seems like the guys on the roster just don't care sometimes. They just don't care if we win or lose. They don't care about winning a championship. They don't care about even making the playoffs. They don't care. They don't lose any sleep at night over it. It's one last thing. Give O'Shea Brissett minutes. Please give O'Shea Brissett minutes. He's one of those guys that goes out on the court and gives everything. He gives you 100%. He gives you everything he has in the tank. He does not leave that court without exerting every percent of his physical being towards winning a basketball game. That is the intensity that that guy brings. And for whatever reason, he is not getting minutes. Play O'Shea Brissett. See you guys next time. As always, I'm not funny. And Lakers fans, go suck off LeBron, pay him $5 to give him a blowjob, and then suck his nuts that are apparently big, even though they're not, because Justin Holiday and Chris Duarte cut them off and neutered them. I'll see you guys next time.
Just got unlucky on a few plays tonight. You know, one of those plays, I thought he was standing still, but he just hit the shit out of that one guy, and the guy went flying. They blew the whistle, and they called it on him.